welcome back to another episode of Garage Fever by Krieger. Today I have my 98 Oldsmobile, and what I'd like to do to it today is I'm going to put some cheap air ride suspension on the back of it, so let's go ahead and get started. Here's the rear air suspension kit I got for my car with the kit number. The next thing I'm going to do is just jack the car up and let the axle hang, and then we'll get under it. So I got the car jacked up now and put on jack stands, so now the rear suspension is relaxed and the rear axle is just hanging in the air. This will just make it easier for the airbags to go into the coil spring. So let's go ahead and crawl under it and see what we're dealing with. So this is the driver's side rear coil spring. Basically that airbag will deflate it and we'll just feed it through one of the loops. But from what I'm seeing, it's probably going to be easier to put the fitting on the bottom and feed the nylon out through the bottom through this little hole on the top of the axle housing. So let's go ahead and get them fed in. So basically what you want to do is take the airbag out of the box and you want to just flatten it and basically get to the point where you can fold the end of it so it'll slide through the coil of the spring, and then we can position it in there and then start running our air nylon. Alright, so I got the first one in here. It's free to slide up and down inside the coil to run all the air nylon stuff to it, but first I want to get that side installed because this was a little bit of a bear to feed up through here on the driver's side, but I might have additional room on the passenger side to make it easier. So let's go ahead and get that one installed. So the kit comes with these standard like hose clamp bands to help install the bag into the coil spring. So basically you gotta fold it like a hot dog and feed it up to the spring. So hopefully this makes it easier for this side. Alright, after being patient and manually manipulating these airbags, I finally got both sides into the coil spring on the back. They're not plumbed yet, they're just sitting in there. I also got it on this side too, so now we're going to plumb the air lines to them. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I got one fully installed on the driver's side, so you have the airbag, and then that's just like a little spacer to protect the air fitting and clamp on the bottom. I got my nylon run up and around the coil spring bracket, around the shock, and I just got it run back here towards the back of the frame, and there is a cross member on the back of these Oldsmobiles, and it basically fit right there for the driver's side air fitting. So now I'm going to plumb the passenger side. Alright, got the passenger side installed now. I was able to route the nylon for this airbag with the air shock nylon I had ran for this side, so I got it mounted back here at the rear cross member to the airbag. So now it's time to set this car back down and fill them up. I got the car back down on the ground now. Basically, this car is equipped with cigarette lighters in every door, so what I'm going to use to inflate each airbag individually, manually, is just a little Harbor Freight air compressor, because these airbags are max like 30 psi, so I'm just going to put like 20 pounds on each side, and then I'll fill up my air shocks again. So I used this little air compressor and filled the airbag to 20 psi, and you can see it's inflated inside the coil spring, so it's time to move it to the other side. Just got done filling this side here. Don't look like it's leaking. Had it plumbed in right there, and that airbag is now inflated as well. So the last step I'm going to do here is just refill my air shocks to about 60 to 70 psi, and after I do that, we'll see how the car rides. So what I've noticed so far, it has definitely improved the handling and the rideability of this car. It was already comfortable to drive, but now it's just a little bit more firm, but it doesn't body roll as bad. This is just a little bit of a walk around of the car, just kind of give you a stance look of how the airbags and air shocks lift the rear end. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.